Good morning, good evening, and welcome to World of Warships. My name is Robin, and today we will be sailing in the Tier 8 German battleship Tirpitz. But first of all, thank you very much for tuning in the video. I really appreciate it, and I hope you will enjoy your time here. So, without further ado, let's review the details of the ship we're about to sail in. The Tirpitz has 8 times 380mm guns with a top range of 21.4 kilometers, 69,300 points of health, 8 torpedoes with a top range of 6 kilometers and a top speed of 30.5 knots. Her anti-air defense system is rated 72. Her surface detection is 14.3 kilometers and her armor thickness goes from 32 to 315 millimeters. For the modules I've installed, we have Auxiliary Armament Modification 1, Secondary Battery Modification 2, Damage Control System Modification 1, Damage Control System Modification 2, and Concealment System Modification 1. For my commander, Preventative Maintenance, Expert Marksman, Epinephrine Rush, Superintendent, Basic and Advanced Firing Training, and Manual Fire Control for Secondary Armament. So yes, as you can guess, I am running a full secondary build, and that because the Tirpitz recently got buffed on this specific side. I was curious to see how efficient this build could be. The accuracy, or should I say dispersion, of the main caliber guns is left to be desired with, so what remains is composed of only a few good strength. Armor, speed, torpedoes, and now secondaries. This ship just begs for close quarter engagements, and that's where it performs the best. But that's enough of these descriptions. Let's take the Tirpitz to battle. And here we are, on the map North, Domination Mode. We spawned in the southwest part of the map, and I decide to head for Objective C while covering Objective B in the meantime. The western flank, as a battleship, is not very comfortable on this map. You're mostly fighting on the open seas, and most of the time, destroyers are just swarming the area. I got lucky with the matchmaking as well. Mostly tier 8s, but a couple of tier 6 and 7. I still believe that the matchmaking should not allow a 2-tier difference, but let's not dwell on this well-discussed subject. One detail that you can notice is that my Tirpitz is completely naked. I forgot to enable the auto resupply for both camouflage and premium consumables, so well, we are going to have to deal without it. It's okay though. Many players don't especially use premium consumables, but for that tiny more amount of credits, they just make your life so much easier. Friendly Kutuzov is performing some questionable maneuvers, and we are going to collide. The action is on the other way, dude. I guess he just wanted a love tap. Moving on, we already have some action. Ennemi de Grace, the new tier 6 premium French cruiser, is spotted in the distance. The distance, that's the problem. I'm not made for long range engagement. My dispersion again is very bad for a tier 8, and you have to rely on luck more than anything else to hit your target efficiently past 12 kilometers. We still managed to hit the grass for 7,000, not bad. So far, the enemy team is actively pushing the western flank. 2 enemy destroyers, a Leningrad and a Gnevny, are lurking in Objective B, already laying down smoke. I could try and shoot them, reset the cap maybe, but I'm not trusting my accuracy enough. I do not want to waste my shells, so I still go for the grass. So much smoke now covering this entire area. Everybody is blind, but B is not being captured anymore. And we secured Objective A. C, on the other hand, is about to fall into enemy's hand. That's okay. That's why I wanted to go there in the first place, to find enemies. And I believe we are about to get busy. Now, considering that the enemies are present on the eastern flank, make me think they will most likely go for Objective D as well. Even if this zone is quite isolated, it allows for a very good flank. So far, our deployment is rather timid. We have a lot of ships bunched up behind the objectives, not really active yet, and I don't have any targets to shoot at. Maybe the Shan horse, but it's a guessing shot more than anything else. I do hit the target, but for minimal damage. Friendly Nagacho is saying hello as well, but I need to switch my attention to what's happening in front of me. Enemy Bismarck and enemy Mogami were the ones capturing Objective C, with the help of a destroyer probably. Bismarck just ran aground and is fully broadsided to me, so she is going to become my priority target. Nagacho has the same idea and we are both turning our ships. When I was talking about dispersion on the Tirpitz, I wasn't lying. The Bismarck is at roughly 12 kilometers and out of 8 shells only 3 made contact. And you often get these kind of shots, to be honest. So I'm trying to get closer so that my secondaries can start opening up. Nagacho and I are sailing a little bit too close to each other. I want to keep all my guns bearing on target for maximum damage, and look, Mogami decided to cut her engine in the middle of the gap. Questionable decision since she's offering me her broadside. I take the shot and hello, 2 citadels on the target. Easy going when shooting a Mogami, but we still eat 3/4 of her health. Secondaries are finally opening up and I'm waiting on my reload to finish off the Mogami before she can sail away. Even if she tries, I think she's doomed anyway. I'm about to take the shot when I see friendly shells in the air. Mogami might get taken out right there, so I don't want to waste my salvo. And yes, friendly takes the kill. So, shot on the Bismarck. Now, I'm worried about a destroyer presence inside C. I might be taking a risk keeping this course, so I decide to preemptively angle in. Plus, it's about time we pushed inside C to try and contest it if we can't capture it. And the Bismarck ran aground again. She tried to escape, same way as the Mogami, but unfortunately for her, she pretty much sealed her fate. Our friendly Akatsuki's torpedoes will make contact, and our salvo will secure the kill. Alright, one good thing done. Although I'm seeing a bit too much red on the minimap. The enemy team has all objectives on lockdown and are even capturing A back. We have a chance to flank from here, so we need to take it. Again, I'm a bit worried about Objective D. We definitely have an enemy destroyer lurking on our side, but I can't be the one to intercept it. And as of right now, I'm about to engage the North Carolina. She is the next threat we have to go through if we want to capture Objective C. But look, CV found the destroyer that was flanking us. Enemy Shiratsuyu is busted, and she will think twice now before making a move on us. I'm requesting a smoke screen from our destroyer so that we can actively push inside C without the North Carolina resetting the capture progress every now and then, but unfortunately our destroyer is not playing along, so we'll have to go with force. Although North Carolina is pretty isolated and we are a rather large group over here, so we should be able to deal with her without too much problems. Friendly torpedoes are in the water. I'm curious if she will fall for them or not. We're about to capture Objective C. That's a good thing, because our team is not in the lead point-wise. The majority of the enemies are doing the same maneuvers on us from the west, but we have some friendlies down there to slow down their progress. I just hope that they can hang in there until we complete our flank. North Carolina is about to pick the island, and we are both going to hit each other very hard. I thought I was angled enough, but she lands a 25,000 points of damage salvo anyway. My shots lands a citadel, and my secondaries are doing their job already by setting her on fire. Lesson learned though, North Carolina. I will not give you a broadside anymore. Friendly torpedoes are a miss, and I'm making a slight turn to bring all the guns to bear for the finishing shot, but North Carolina burns down before the shells arrives. That is our second kill, and this flank is cleared now. Our aircraft carrier took care of the Shiratsuyu, and our Akatsuki can now capture Objective D without opposition. I'm left with my friend Nagacho, but I believe the both of us can create a diversion and a potential flank on B. So let's speed this up and make our way there. Well there, it seems like we just got intercepted on our course by the enemy de Grasse. Considering her position, I should say that we intercepted her instead. First salvo is going to miss the target completely, German dispersion for the win, but she is in range for my secondaries. The de Grasse was the first ship we actually fired at this game, and dealt pretty good damage to as well. Perfect, I am right here to finish the job. Full salvo, I'm hoping for a citadel at that range, but nope. It's okay though, our secondaries got her covered. She's trying to bolt for the island, reach some cover, but it is too late for her. Close quarter expert, and a second later, sneaky enemy Ognivoy is trying to smoke his position right next to me. I'm already reloaded, we take the shot and we take him out, earning an unexpected double strike. Pretty good engagements here. Enemy aircraft carrier tried to strike my friendly Nagato in the meantime. I hope she will be alright because we have a bigger problem on our hands right now. I just used my repair party since I was burning with 2 fires, but a very healthy Bismarck is approaching our position. She left objective A to take on the high seas and engage us. And that is not a good sign for me, since I took a beating already. But we are committed now, let's see if we can pull out a fight. The plan is to stay completely neutral to her and charge to get into torpedo range. That is the only way I can beat her. In the meantime, I can use my guns to try and damage the enemy Amagi, although we did not get any good hits even with our back turrets. So let's just focus on the Bismarck for now. Again, I am not alone. Nagato is still with me, so I'm not taking on the Bismarck in a 1v1 fight, even if she selected me for her secondary fire. 1 minute on my damage control though. A single fire could very well take us out, not counting on the Bismarck salvo. But since our team has now such a crushing advantage in ship number, I have nothing to lose by going full suicide mode, pretty much. And it just got interesting. Bismarck is already inside my torpedo range, and she is not realizing that she could be in trouble if she starts hitting torpedoes. But somehow, it seems like she is willing to give me the kill by not engaging evasive maneuvers. Or she thinks she can just take me out considering my health. Well, a nasty surprise incoming for you, Bismarck. 3 torpedoes are going to make contact, almost killing her instantly. If I would not have overlaid the torpedoes, we might have connected all 4 and earned a devastating strike, but we still take her out with our front turrets, securing our 5th kill of the match and earning Kraken Unleashed. The pressure can go down now. We have done our job, successfully took out the Bismarck and survived. It wasn't a very difficult battle, since our team did a great job securing all objectives and neutralizing the enemy force, but we did not have the advantage until the middle of the game. Only the aircraft carrier and an enemy destroyer remains on the enemy team. I'm heading for the potential location of the enemy CV and nothing happens until then, so let me fast forward again. Now that I'm watching this back, I realize I should have used my brain a bit more and sailed away from the enemy CV. I was wounded with a poor damage control cooldown, pretty much an easy target, and our greed got us killed. Pretty good cross drop on me, impossible to dodge, and 1 out of the 3 torpedoes that we hit caused a flood. We are doomed, and we are sinking. Too bad, no Dreadnought achievement for us. But sometime later, our team won by points. Over 180,000 points of damage dealt, 10,000 XP earned, and almost 700,000 crits gained. We've achieved Confederate, Double Strike, Close Quarter Expert, Kraken Unleashed, and High Caliber. The Tirpitz is fun, this battle was easy going for me, because for once I was not fighting tier 10. I know it sounds like I'm complaining, and to be fully honest, I am. Tier 8 is not in a good spot, same for tier 6 to be honest. 3 battles out of 4 are against tier 2 times superior, and it kinda sucks the fun out of the game, because there's so much your ship can do in these situations. I do not think I would have been able to get that good of a game if that North Carolina was a Montana or that Bismarck across a Curfest, but let's not dwell on this well-discussed subject. Anyway, that is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching it until the end. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, and you're a kind heart, give it a like. And stay tuned, there is more content to come about World of Warships. Until then, you have a good one, and you take it easy.